Ultraman Geed is the 2017 Ultraman show and the 5th New Generation series. It's a special Ultraman show for me because it's my first one. Back when I was getting hardcore into tokusatsu during the Exit and Kyuranger days, Geed got my interest in one of the biggest franchises in tokusatsu while it was airing. But even outside of first series bias, Geed continues the high quality streak these New Generation shows have been building up while giving closure to one of the most popular rivalries in Ultraman with Zero and Belial. You see, Ultraman Belial initiated the Crisis Impact, which destroyed the universe, but Ultraman King fused his entire being with the universe to reverse this event. One day, a monster attacks a city, forcing its citizens to evacuate, including our main protagonist, Riku, and his alien friend, Pega. Riku finds a hidden underground base where an AI named Rem gives him the tools he needs to become Ultraman Geed to fight off the monsters. The public doesn't react positively to Geed's debut, as he looks similar to Belial, and there's a reason for that, as Rem explains, because Riku is the son of Belial. Well, not son in a traditional way, as Riku was synthetically created with Belial's genetic material. The titular Ultraman Geed, Riku, may be a descendant from evil origins, but thanks to his local community and the in-universe fictional superhero Danshin, learned empathy and kindness, being a cheery lad who still knows the weight of the situation he's in. Riku is a clear example of the nature versus nurture debate when it comes to humanity, being a showcase that just because you're born from evil doesn't mean you can't have and exhibit kindness in your heart. We even see this in the return of the fusion transformations, where Geed's base form uses the original Ultraman and his evil father Belial to become Geed, embracing the good and bad of his history to overcome his problems. Granted, the rest of the fusion forms in the show don't quite have as much thematic weight as the first form, but hey, they're all still really cool designs with fun powers. Legit, Geed might have some of my favorite Ultra suits in the entire franchise. As for the other characters, Layla and Moa are great supporting lasses, with Layla specifically being a standout not just for her sword fighting, but for her tragic backstory and her heartfelt interactions with Riku. But the biggest addition in Geed's supporting cast comes with Leto, aka the new host for Ultraman Zero. I did a separate video going over the Ultraman Zero movies, but all you need to know for this series is that Zero is a very popular Ultraman who has serious beef with Belial. He comes to Geed's world to stop whatever his nemesis is hatching up, and teams up with this average salaryman in the process who also has a wife and kid. Zero and Leto mesh very well as secondary Ultraman for this series, both for Geed's story and Zero's ongoing saga. Leto learns to be more confident thanks to Zero, while Zero discovers the strength of family, both biological and found, which is a great evolution of Zero as he had a complicated relationship with his own family over the years. As opposed to the symbiotic bond Zero and Leto have, Kei and Belial are the evil opposite of that, as Belial takes everything from Kei and benefits from it, while Kei is left to rot and keep working for the evil Ultra who he's hopelessly devoted to. I also love how Kei subtly uses propaganda through his books, which portray the life and times of Belial vs. Zero but make Zero villainous. It's a hilariously petty scheme, and gets even funnier when you realize that the head writer for Geed is an accomplished novelist himself. Overall, Geed holds a special place in my heart for not only introducing me to Ultraman, but for being a fantastic show about overcoming your past and preconceived destiny to become a better you. Despite it connecting to past Ultraman lore, it's still very newcomer friendly in terms of narrative and production values, with the additional lore enhancing the show on a second watch rather than detracting from the series, which sadly not every legacy property can manage, but Geed and many other Ultra shows that come after it do. So yeah, Geed is a banger and you should watch it now.